Greetings one and all, I'm Joshua Ryan Dake, back with another unboxing video, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have the Xtra Muse standard bundle camera. Now, those of you might recognize this as the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Is it actually a DJI product? I don't know. I've always wanted to get a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I know a lot of other YouTubers and vloggers and, a lot of other creatives have that model and really like it. So, I just wanted to give this a try. And I was just watching some YouTube videos and some people were just started talking about this, the Xtra Muse. And, I knew on the DJI, Osmo Pocket 3 was getting a little bit more expensive, I guess, due to the tariffs and maybe various other things. And, I saw this and it's basically got the same specs, and some of the DJI accessories work with it, I think. So, I just wanted to give it a try. I got this for $499 on Amazon, and that was after a coupon that was applied. And, it was, a couple $100 less expensive than the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So, yeah, I just wanted to give it a try. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. Gotta take off the plastic here. Just like so. There we go. Put this off to the side and let's see what we have here. Take this out. All right. Let's see what we have. All right, we have a quick start guide, as you can see there. All right, and let's see what we have in here. Oh, wow, it's like a nice little travel case. Definitely protective. I don't know if you guys can see that up close. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's open it up. We'll see what we have in here. Looks like some charging cables. That looks like a strap to hold it. All right. What else do we got? And that looks like the battery. So we'll go ahead and open this up. See that? And what else do we have in here? And here is the Xtra Muse. See anything else in here? No. But yeah, I really like this travel bag. I think that will give it some kind of drop protection too, because it's definitely a little bit thicker than what you think it is. So I really like that. So put that off to the side. Now let's open the Xtra Muse. All right. Yeah, and right away, I can already tell this is definitely smaller. I've always been a GoPro guy, or, doing video on my iPhone as well. And, I have an iPhone Pro Max that I film video with too, and kind of go, between, cameras and different things. And I'm actually filming this video on the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. And always been a GoPro guy, just using that, traveling and kind of doing some vlogging and other stuff on for my YouTube channel. And, this is kind of, just caught my eye. I saw a lot of other people using this, well, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but this is the Xtra Muse. But yeah, this looks very similar. So let's go ahead and put this just like so. And remove before use, yes. right, so here's the Xtra Muse. And, I've never, seen, an Xtra Muse out in the wild yet, but definitely have seen the Osmo Pocket 3 from DJI out there. And yeah, definitely an incredible looking camera. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this all set up. I'll go outside and we're gonna do some filming, and I'd like to see the quality of that. And that's one of the things that I've always was attracted to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That version was kind of like the cinematic quality to the videos that I've seen. And I'm hoping that the Xtra Muse here does the same thing. So yeah. So let me go outside and we'll do some filming. We'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so I got the Xtra Muse all unboxed and ready to go, and I'm actually out now filming on it. So this is 4K 60 frames per second, and just out here walking along and just testing it out. Just wanted to give you guys what it looks like. So the video quality from this angle looks good on the screen here. So gonna get something in the background with the face tracking. You can see the lake right here. We'll go around some more. Then we can flip it around to the other side. There's the lake, just like so. Go around and just like so. Up, down, go to the right. It's a great camera. I like it. So yeah, I'm really gonna put this one to great use. So thanks for watching, guys. All right, so I wanted to test the low light option here on the Xtra Muse. So let's go ahead and get a view here. We'll go around. It's dark out here. A view. We'll go around, then we'll get a view of the lake right here, which I had earlier. And there we go. So just get a view of the lake in low light mode. All right. All right, so let me know what you guys think about low light mode in the comments. See you soon. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed a couple of those video clips with the Xtra Muse here, just to kind of give you a little taste of what it can do. But yeah, just some final thoughts. This is an incredible device. I don't know what more to say. I'll be curious to continue to use this in the future, and just kind of I don't know how else to say this, but maybe try to keep it on me as much as I can. Just like my iPhone, right? And just to kind of have this, thing on me, and I could film or vlog anytime I want to. I know I could use my iPhone too, but there's just something about the size of this, right? And I have my GoPro. And as you can see, just the size difference, that's pretty big. And I know I can take the, the GoPro off here and just kind of hold that around that way, but and to be honest, I guess it's not really fair to compare both of these. I think it's just the matter of style that you want to go after, right? Or filming style, or however, you want to go about doing it logistically. Do you want to carry around the gimbal like this, or do you want to just take the GoPro off in this kind of form factor and then just film that way? Or would you want something like this that's basically a smaller size, but has basically the same features that the other ones have? So, I think that's just how you have to look at it, is look at logistics and, just kind of go from there. And yeah, I put a little SD card in here too, and had to format it when I put it in. So that's something that you guys will have to do as well. And you can go ahead and format it on the screen here when you go into the settings, when you turn it on. So, but yeah, I was just very pleased with how this device worked, and curious to kind of see if any other accessories come out for it. I know some of the other people out there online were saying that, you know, some of the DJI accessories work with it. I believe, except for some of the mics. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. And you know, as you can see here, there's a little, you know, place where you can put, I guess, one of the, you know, the stands, and, you know, kind of stand it up like that. So I'll be interested to get something like that. So, you know, that would be good for, you know, vlogging and, you know, other different things. And, you know, since this camera can track, you know, your movements, and you can just kind of sit it down and then just walk around it, talk, do whatever you need to do, and, you know, to get some great footage. And, you know, this is going to be something that, you know, I think is going to inspire a lot of other companies to do more of this form factor, whether it's GoPro, whether it's Insta, whoever, and just kind of, you know, create a device that's more pocketable, but still is very powerful. And something interesting too that I never really thought I would kind of enjoy was this joystick here. And, you know, and when you're filming, you can use that to go left, go right, go up, go down, zoom, and then, you know, pressing the buttons, and that way you can, you know, flip the camera from, you know, front ways to, you know, or if you want to go back forward. So, I mean, just different camera angles, you know, things like that. And then just having the ability to, you know, to twist the screen and kind of go from there. So, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just something that, you know, I think is just going to be really great. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think the sky's the limit for, you know, devices like this. And yeah, so I would say, you know, go ahead and check out the Xtra Muse. Definitely worthwhile. So curious to see what you guys think. You know, would you guys prefer something more like this, or do you still think that's just the kind of form factor like this GoPro Hero Black here, the 11, Hero 11 has? So, I mean, obviously something like this is still very timeless, and, you know, still has very many use cases, but, you know, I still think the future is, you know, something like this. You know, how can we get the size down, and, you know, something that could be easily carried around, especially if you're going to carry around an extra device. So, but I'll be interested to see, you know, how this holds up over time. You know, it didn't come with, you know, some type of hard case that you can put around it. I know the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, you know, has a case available, I believe, on the Creator Combo. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out. But the bag that was included with the purchase with the Xtra Muse, I really like this too. And, you know, as you can see, a lot of storage. You can, you know, place stuff in there, and this is very protective too. So I think that's, you know, it's really thick. So, you know, it'll protect this, you know, quite well. So, all right. Well, there it is. The Xtra Muse. Xtra Muse. Wow. All right. Well, there it is. The Xtra Muse. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.